January 31st isn't just another date on the calendar, it's a financial deadline that carries serious consequences if ignored. For millions in the UK, this day marks the final chance to file their self-assessment tax return. And missing it? That's where trouble begins. If you're self-employed, earn additional income outside of a regular job, or fall into specific tax categories, this deadline is non-negotiable. HMRC expects your tax return and payment by midnight, and any delay triggers an automatic penalty. Even if you own nothing, a late submission could still cost you £100, and that's just the start. The longer you wait, the steeper the penalties become. But why is this deadline so crucial? It's not just about avoiding fines, it's about staying in control of your financial future. Filing on time means dodging unnecessary stress, keeping your records clean, and ensuring that you're not caught in a pile of accumulating interest. Many people make the mistake of underestimating how quickly penalties add up, only to find themselves struggling with unexpected debt months later. For freelancers, business owners, and those with rental income or high earnings, this date is a financial checkpoint. It determines your next steps, impacts your credit history, and even affects future mortgage applications. The government takes self-assessment seriously, and so should you. And here's the thing, filing early isn't just about meeting a deadline. It also gives you clarity on your finances, allowing you to plan better, claim deductions, and make smarter money moves. But as the clock ticks closer to January 31st, the pressure mounts. Many scramble at the last minute, risking costly mistakes. The question is, will you be ready? In the United States, January 31st isn't just another winter day, it's a critical deadline for millions of employees and businesses. By this date, employers are required to provide W-2 forms to their employees. And if you earn a salary or wages, this form is your key to filing taxes accurately and on time. The W-2 form isn't just a piece of paper, it's a financial snapshot of your entire year. It details how much you earned, how much was withheld for federal and state taxes, and what you contributed to Social Security and Medicare. Without it, filing your tax return becomes a guessing game, and that's a risk no taxpayer wants to take. For employees, the W-2 is essential. It ensures you report the right income and claim the correct deductions. It also determines whether you'll get a refund or owe more taxes. The IRS relies on this form to match what you report with what your employer submitted. Any discrepancies can trigger audits, delays, or unexpected tax bills. Employers, on the other hand, must meet the deadline without fail. If they miss January 31st, they face penalties, and their employees are left waiting, unable to file taxes on time. That's why businesses rush to get these forms prepared early, ensuring compliance and keeping their workforce informed. The W-2 deadline is more than just a formality, it's a crucial moment in the tax season. Employees need it to file, employers must provide it, and the IRS expects accuracy. With the deadline approaching fast, the pressure is on. Are you ready to take the next step? For millions of Americans who rely on Supplemental Security Income, SSI, the timing of their payments is everything. These funds cover essential needs, housing, food, medical expenses, and any delay can create serious financial strain. That's why the Social Security Administration, SSA, has a system in place to ensure payments arrive on time, even when the regular schedule is disrupted. Typically, SSI payments are issued on the first of each month. But what happens when that date falls on a weekend? The SSA doesn't make payments on Saturdays or Sundays, so to prevent delays, they adjust the schedule. When February 1st falls on a weekend, SSI recipients receive their payment a day early, on January 31st. This adjustment isn't random, it's designed to ensure beneficiaries aren't left waiting for their funds. Unlike some other government benefits that might process after the weekend, SSI payments are crucial for everyday survival. Many recipients depend on this money to pay rent, buy groceries, or cover medical costs, so any delay could create financial hardship. For those who rely on direct deposit, the funds typically appear in their accounts by the morning of January 31st. Those who receive paper checks should also expect them around the same time. This predictable system helps millions plan their finances without disruption, ensuring they can manage their expenses without unexpected delays. While some may overlook this shift, for those relying on SSI, it's a significant change. Understanding this payment schedule can help recipients plan ahead, avoid financial stress, and ensure that they're always prepared for the month ahead. As January comes to a close, it's the perfect time to take a step back and review your finances. The start of the year often feels like a fresh chapter, but without a clear financial plan, that motivation can quickly fade. Before February arrives, it's important to check where you stand, because the choices you make now can shape the rest of your year. Look at your spending over the past month. Were there unexpected expenses? Did you stick to a budget, or did money slip through unnoticed? Many people avoid looking at their finances out of fear, but knowledge is power. A simple review of your income and expenses can reveal patterns you might not have noticed. Are you spending too much on non-essentials? Are you saving enough? These questions matter, and the answers can help you make better financial decisions moving forward. Now is also the best time to set clear financial goals. What do you want to achieve in the next few months? Maybe it's building an emergency fund, paying off debt, or increasing your savings. Setting small, achievable targets can make a huge difference. A budget isn't about restriction, it's about control. When you tell your money where to go, you avoid the stress of wondering where it went. If you haven't created a budget yet, now is the time. Write down your necessary expenses, set a savings goal, and allocate funds accordingly. Even small adjustments, like cutting unnecessary subscriptions or setting aside a fixed amount each paycheck, can add up over time. By taking action now, you're not just reacting to financial stress, you're preventing it. January 30th and 31 are not just ordinary days, they are powerful financial checkpoints. Whether it's filing your self-assessment tax return in the UK, receiving your W-2 form in the US, or preparing for early SSI payments, these days demand attention. They mark key deadlines, financial opportunities, and the perfect moment to take control of your money. Now is the time to act. File your taxes on time to avoid penalties. Review your W-2 and start preparing for tax season. If you receive SSI, be aware of early payments and plan accordingly. And most importantly, take a moment to review your finances, set a budget, and create goals for the months ahead. Small financial decisions made now can lead to big rewards later. By being proactive, you're not just reacting to financial deadlines, you're setting yourself up for a strong and successful year. Don't wait until it's too late, start today. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe to Bright Mind Within for more insights on financial success, manifestation, and abundance. See you in the next video.